I have went back all the way to 2002, where Kobe and Shaq would dominate the NBA, and Kobe would win MVP. But unfortunately for us, that wouldn't be our team because we have a team full of dummies. And these guys all suck. They wouldn't even make the JV squad for a high school team. And the only way for us to get better is by drafting players only. So make sure you guys like and subscribe early, and let's get into the video. Okay, so we're going to be simulating this first season. I want to see how bad our record is. We might not even win a game. And yeah, we want to win a single game. And from the looks of it looks like our best scorer only averaged 8 points per game. And I mean, just look at this. Teams literally thought we were a joke. Tim Duncan had 37 and 23. And I mean, we only put up 45 points against the second worst team, and their best player was Udonis Haslem. But forget all of that. The only thing that really matters right now is who we draft. There's no way we do not pick LeBron James. With the first pick, we're gonna go ahead and get LeBron James. And I mean, the roster is still terrible, but at least we added somebody. He's gonna be a superstar. He already is a superstar as a rookie. I'm not sure why we didn't draft 2 rookies, but I guess the computer always knows best. But with that being said, let's get into another season. And somehow we are still 0 and 84. How? And I'm looking at the roster. I do not see LeBron. I haven't even touched this team yet, but I see a Matt Boner. There's no way we made a trade. Why is LeBron on the Celtics? It looks like he only played 13 games with us, and he was averaging 40. See, this is exactly why I turned computer trading off. Now I have to look around and find out what the trade was. And like, what is this? Antoine Walker for LeBron James. Like, what are we doing? Come on. The CPU is so stupid in this game. And what makes it even worse is we traded Antoine Walker for this guy. But all in all, I would end up fixing it and putting LeBron back on the team, and now it's time for another draft. And I'm not even going to lie to you, I'm kind of scared to let the computer pick again, but there's no way they don't get Dwight Howard. I'm pretty solid with that. And yeah, we would bring on Dwight Howard and this guy named Pavio Podovic, and I'm hoping to win at least 1 game. And yeah, we would end up winning 1 game. They only had 60 points. I don't know how they lost to this team, but obviously LeBron had 20 rebounds because the team just misses all the time. And I mean, looking at this roster, I wasn't really expecting too much, but I guess we completed the goal, as LeBron would be the blocks leader and the rebounding champion. Obviously, Dwight Howard would win Rookie of the Year, first team all defense, and he would win first team all rookie. And also Dirk Nowitzki would get a championship over the Chicago Bulls, which I don't know how they made it with their best player being Jamal Crawford. But taking a look at the draft, we would fall to the 5th pick, and it's unfortunate because we really needed a point guard. We're probably going to have to settle for Marvin Williams. But here we go. The first pick, they're probably going to take Chris Paul. There's no way they don't. Second pick, the Warriors. They're taking Darren Williams. Third pick, the Timberwolves are taking Montez Ellis, and then they're going to take Felton, and we're probably going to take Marvin Williams. And now our team looks a little bit more legit. We're still the worst team in the league, but let's see if this is enough to win at least 10 games. And now we're really making some progress. We now won 19 games, and the only reason why LeBron might not win MVP is because the team is terrible. Dwight Howard had a pretty solid season as well. And then with Marvin Williams only being a rookie, 10 points per game is not that bad. And just like I said, LeBron James pretty much won every award, but he couldn't get MVP just because the team wasn't good enough. And it's really not going to get any easier because the Charlotte Bobcats have just been added to the NBA. And at least we're going to get the 2nd pick for the draft lottery. And there's no way we don't draft the point guard here. We literally need one. But let's see what the computer has for us. The first pick is going to be Rondo. And then the 2nd pick, we're going to take Kyle Lowry. I'm pretty fine with that. And last year we won 19 games. It would be a really good goal for us to get 30 this year. But looks like we're simulating another season to see what we do, and soon we could be talking playoffs. And I was wrong. We will not be talking playoffs. We only won 9 games. We not only did not make the playoffs, but we also did not complete our goal. And to be fair, LeBron James tore his hamstring halfway through the season, and I thought we would be in the playoffs by now, but yet again, another season goes by. And really, I haven't been happy with Marvin Williams' production lately. He's only averaging 12, 4, and no assists at all. He's just not helping the team that much. But he'll have a chance to redeem himself as Tracy McGrady wins a ring in Dallas. And luckily, we're going to get the first pick, and we're probably going to draft Kevin Durant. And I really like this grab because if Marvin Williams decides to play bad again, I could just play tall ball and put Kevin Durant as shooting guard. And I mean, look at the starting lineup. I'm really comfy with it. Kyle Lowry, he takes a little bit longer to develop, but he'll be really good once he does. And we will finally be able to make the playoffs for the first time. LeBron James pretty much produced as usual. And Marvin Williams still put up around the same stat line, which is good because Kevin Durant took up more space. And Kyle Lowry is very healthy for our team. You can see his assist numbers are only going up. And LeBron James would win a lot of awards. His first award would be the rebound winner. He would also get All-NBA defensive team, and he would be the clutch player. As Kevin Durant will obviously get his Rookie of the Year award. But let's not waste any more time time and get into our first playoff game against the Pistons. And starting off, things went great. We won game 1 and game 2, but the Pistons weren't having it because Richard Hamilton would just hit every 3 in our face, and they would tie the game and make it all the way to a game 7. All right, it's a game 7, and already we have Dwight Howard trying to back down Ben Wallace. It's not going to work, obviously. Chauncey Billups working on Kyle Lowry here. He's a little step back, but he's not going to make it. Lowry brings it up the court, and to my surprise, he's not passing the ball here. He's trying to work on Chauncey Billups. He's going to throw up a 3. He hits it. Yo, that boy Richard Hamilton has been going crazy. He might hit another 3, but he missed it. And I just thought about it. This is a very low-scoring game. We have a chance to win here, but not on Ben Wallace. What are you doing? He tries to back him down, but he hits it, though. Chauncey Billups has the ball. I feel like he's about to pass it inside. Yes, he does. He hits it right out to the power forward, and he hits a hook. Lowry, just give the ball to LeBron or give it to Howard. He pushed him off, but he missed a wide open layup. Are you kidding me? And yeah, they're just letting Chauncey Billups drive in the paint, and he's going to hit a layup. This might be game. Okay, what is Lowry going to do with this ball here? Just give it to LeBron, please. Just give it to LeBron. Do not shoot it. All right, that's a good hook right there. That's a quick shot. This play right here ultimately decides our fate. What will they do? They got Richard Hamilton. He's trying to go off the screen. He's trying to shoot that little mid-range shot, and he misses it. We have a very low chance to win this game. We may be eliminated, but we need a quick 3. Kyle Lowry, hurry up and pass the ball to KD. You know he's our best shooter. What are you doing? Why are you taking your good old time? What are they doing right there? That was a bad shot. We got the rebound, though. Kevin Durant, someone put it up. Someone put it up. Kyle Lowry, what are y'all doing? What are you guys doing? Kevin Durant, shoot the ball. Shoot the ball. No, don't pass it. Oh, my gosh. No, not Marvin Williams. And yeah, you guys suck. And while we would lose, Paul Pierce and Allen Iverson would team up to get themselves a ring on the Suns. And since we did do good in the playoffs and we did have a good season, I wonder where we ranked in the lottery. And somehow we're going to have the 5th pick, it looks like. And we also have the 22nd pick in the first round. I don't know how that happened. But here we go. On the clock, they're going to get Derrick Rose first. The Bucks are probably going to get Russ. And then the Nets, they're going to go ahead and select Kevin Love. And then who are we going to get? We might get Eric Gordon here. That's a great grab. Hey, I'll take him any day. Our roster is way better now. Way better than it was before. We have way less dummies. Eric Gordon is already almost maxed out, which is very good for us. We also brought in this guy named Dante Green, which he has some potential to be a good bench player. And then I've been really happy with the progression on Kyle Lowry. He's gone up so much, just like I said he would. So now with these new additions, there's like a 99% chance Marvin Williams doesn't play. And yeah, saying he won't play is a little bit of a stretch, but he's no longer a starter because Eric Gordon took his spot. And we literally have LeBron James, Kevin Durant, and Dwight Howard on the same team. If we're not a top 3 team, then I don't know what is. So let's simulate yet another year and see what we're talking about. And we would have a fantastic season as we would lead the East. And one player I really want to congratulate is Eric Gordon. Oh my gosh, he averaged 20 points. He was just there to get buckets. And LeBron James would average 30 points per game, putting up MVP numbers. Now, Kevin Durant's production did go down a little bit, and it's just because we brought in more stars. Also, big shout out to Dwight Howard. He put up Dwight Howard stat lines. And then don't think I forgot about Kyle Lowry. He had 13 assists per game, and he was getting some boards. As LeBron James will be your scoring leader, Eric Gordon making first team all rookie, though he wasn't able to get rookie of the year. It went to Westbrook. First team all defense for Dwight Howard, and the first team all NBA for LeBron James. And he will also be your defensive player of the year and your MVP. And since we were first in the East, we would get a first round bye week. And our first matchup would be against a young Chris Paul and the Celtics, as we would get through them really easy. So easy to the fact that we would sweep them 4-0. But unfortunately, the Indiana Pacers aren't as young as the Celtics, so they have some more skill. But Lamar Odom, luckily he strained his hamstring. But since he's out, we all know Richard Hamilton has joined this team, and he could be a real threat. And yeah, he would be. Game 1, he would drop 33 points, and most of them weren't even 3-pointers. And him and Eric Gordon were literally trading 3 for 3, and now we're in another game 7. And for some reason, my footage did not save, but we did end up beating Indiana. And taking a look at the stats, obviously, the only reason why Indiana were in this game is because Richard Hamilton was just going insane. After this video, I'll always have respect for him. Kevin Durant played pretty solid, and LeBron James. Kyle Lowry didn't even score the ball. He just passed. But now we will be facing our hardest challenge yet. We'll face the Mavericks and Kobe Bryant. And at first, I thought this team just had Kobe Bryant, but then I scrolled down, and I saw Tracy McGrady. Are you kidding me? There's no way them two are on the same team. And it gets worse because then they also have Dirk Nowitzki. What the heck is going on? And it's not even like they have anybody else. Everybody else is so mid. If you look at their thing, their offense is 3rd, their defense is 25th. They have no defense. They just have 3 stars. So now we're gonna have to face Kobe Bryant with his driving ability. We know what Dirk Nowitzki can do in the mid-range and in the post. And then you have Tracy McGrady, and he's just Tracy McGrady. He can literally do everything you want him to do on offense. But do not count us out. We've been training all season for this. Do not forget, we have Dwight Howard, we have Kevin Durant, we have LeBron James, and we have Kyle Lowry. We can win this. We will win this. We will destroy. We will end up losing. LeBron James had 40. He matched up Kobe, but just like I said, Tracy McGrady, we just didn't have enough to beat them. And I mean, looking at this draft class is so good. It's too bad we have the 17th and 20th pick. But I'm making an exception, and we're going to get Stephen Curry. But here's the catch. This is the last season. If we don't win nothing this time, then we failed the challenge. So let's go ahead and simulate the final season of this video. And we would finish 3rd on the standings, which makes me wonder, what team does the Suns have? And yeah, I just knew they were good. They look better than the Dallas Mavericks. To start off, they have Allen Iverson. They also have an older Penny Hardaway. They have a prime Joe Johnson. And then they have Paul Pierce. But not only that, they have Amari Stoudemire as well. But out of all of these players, LeBron James would still come up with MVP. And he had a lot of help this year. I mean, Kevin Durant almost had 22 points per game. And Stephen Curry had 21 points per game. But let's see how our team will hold up as we are now in the playoffs. And our first playoff match would be very easy, as we would easily sweep them. But the other teams will also sweep their teams as well. But now it's time for a big Eastern Conference matchup, as we're gonna have to face Kyle Hamilton, and if you don't know, he can get buckets at the 3-pointer. But a new face this team would add is Paul Gasol, and if you don't know, he's a Lakers legend and a Hall of Famer. But hopefully we don't have to deal with him. He does have a pulled groin. He might not play, but they still do have 5-star Lamar Odom, and he's healthy. And I mean, look at what Hamilton did against the Wizards. He had 52. So with that being said, we're in for a good match. Let's simulate the first game. And game 1 will really come easy. Richard Hamilton had 43, but it still wasn't enough to get the dub. So we will go on to take game 2, not game 3, but game 4 and game 5. And the Suns might have not been as good as I thought they were, because the Dallas Mavericks would sweep them, and Kobe is headed to another final. But unfortunately, we would find ourselves down 3-2, and we have to force a game 7 or we're done. But it's looking like we might be going to a game 7 here, because we're destroying this team in the 4th quarter. I mean, I didn't even know we still had dummies. You know it's bad when they're in the game. And Kevin Durant's just gonna hit a midi, and yeah. And here we go, yet another game 7. We are headed to game 7. As no matter what happens, this is the last game of the video. And it's kind of close on the sim here, but I might not have to hop in if we can blow this team out. I don't know yet. We're leading even more. We might blow this team out. We're getting even more points, and I'm not gonna have to hop in. We're blowing this team out. And yeah, it looks like we're gonna end the video with a good note. And I don't know why Dirk Nowitzki is still trying. You can have that. The game's over. And I mean, you guys literally let Kevin Durant do whatever he wants. He's about to do what he wants right now. That's a 3-ball. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take this game. LeBron James will be your MVP. But here you have it, your 2009 NBA champions. It took a long time, but we were able to do it. We won a championship with only drafted players. So don't forget, if you watch this full video, just go ahead and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later.